25, Emmanuel Albrecht. Number 32, Carson Flowers. And number 42, Eli Cox. Record put by Matt Raindrop and assisted by Ryan Howard. And now for the starting lineup for our own Cougars. Number 3, Carson Clevenger. Number 4, Ryder Ford. Number 12, Nick Hamilton. Number 14, Luke Coons. And number 25, Charlie Smith. The Cougars are playing at Little and assisted by Ralph Jackson.
Good evening and welcome to Winchester Elementary School, where the West Central 7th grade will take on the St. John's 7th grade. West Central comes into the record with a 4-3 record. St. John's 4-4. Starting for St. John's, Eli Rhodes, number 2. Number 21, Charlie Stump. Number 25, Liam Albrecht. Number 32, Carson Flowers. And number 42, Eli Cox. For the Cougars, it'll be Carson Clevenger, number 3. Riker Ford, number 4, Nick Hamilton wearing number 12, Luke Coons wearing number 14, and Charlie Smith wearing number 25.
Go ahead, bud.
St. John starts with the ball. Ball on the wing, passing across. West Central starts out in a man-to-man defense. Kind of scrambling, so we apologize for the lack of a pregame. Just got things set up and getting ready to go. Officials are Mr. DeWitt.
Mr. Brent Heaton out of Jacksonville, and Justin Fuller, a Winchester native. So two well-known varsity basketball officials here tonight to do our junior high game.
Ball was triggered in, but he stepped over the timeline, so it'll be turnover number 1 for St. John's. Just getting started, 5:31 here in the first quarter. No score. Hamilton will bring the ball up the floor. Into Coons. Coons misses it. It's going to be picked off. Turnover number 1 for West Central. Comes Charlie Stump. Charlie Stump makes the first 2 points of the game. Nice little move by Charlie. West Central right back down the floor. Riker Ford to stop. Another turnover. Here comes Mr. Stump again. He's going to go all the way. Nobody stops the ball. Quickly 4-0 St. John's. So West Central breaks the trap. They're coming down the floor. Charlie Smith deep in the corner. He's going to shoot it a little long. Riker Ford runs it down. Nick Hamilton will set things up. St. John's in there, man-to-man defense. Hamilton swings the ball over into the corner. Not a lot of movement out of West Central right now as Hamilton will reset this thing. Pass up to the top to Carson Clevenger. He's going to swing it over. 4:23 left to go, 4-0 St. John's early in the first quarter. It's going to be a timeout. Coach Little wants to talk about it. It's going to be 30 seconds, and we'll take it too. Back at it here at Winchester. The Cougars triggered inbounds. It'll be Hamilton being pressured a little bit by Cox out there. He's had a couple of tough passes picked off. Forward out back to Hamilton. They're out there at that timeline. He's going to be fouled here by Cox. 4:06 still left to go in the first quarter. That's Cox's first foul, team foul number 1. Throw into the corner, it's knocked out of bounds.
It's going to stay Cougar basketball here.
Looks like Flowers had his hand on it. Cougars triggered in up top to Charlie Smith. Charlie's going to give it to their point guard, Hamilton, and Hamilton's going to reset some things. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 4-0 St. John's. Hamilton goes in and is fouled. Looks like Albrecht's going to pick up the foul. His first, team's second. Hamilton at the line for 2. His first shot is good. Hamilton has one more. 4-1. St. John's in the lead. His second shot is no good. Luke Coons with the rebound. Luke has it. Should have probably gone up. He's going to get tied up, though. It's going to stay with West Central.
Very good job at getting around the attempted box out, getting the offensive rebound, but just didn't have that instinct to go right back up with it.
Right. If you know anything about Luke and have watched Luke play, he's a very active player. Long shot by Hamilton. It's going to go long. Charlie Smith runs it down. Good hustle play by the Cougars. Here comes Hamilton. He's going to attack again. He attacks. He makes a nice little pass to Coons. Coons up, shot, no good. It's going to be bounced around, and St. John's comes away with it. So good little action there by West Central, a little more energy than we saw right at the very beginning. Stump with the ball. He's going to trigger it to the left side. Rhodes on the curl, Stump in the post. Nice little left-handed player. Resembles nothing like his dad.
Huh. Yeah, if you guys don't know, that is the grade school principal here in Winchester's son.
He was able to coach against him last year, old Charlie. Charlie did a nice job against us even last year. Nice little player.
Must get his athleticism from his mother.
Yeah, or somebody. I'm looking somewhere down the line, definitely. Oh, Coach, he'd admit he wasn't a basketball player. Here we go, Clevenger with the ball. It's just taken right away from him. Nice job there by Rhodes. Turnover number 3 for the Cougars. Rhodes has the ball. He goes in, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's number 2 on Nick Hamilton. That's going to be tough for the Cougars. That's their point guard. 2 fouls apiece for each team, 4-1, 2:29 left to go here in the first quarter.
2 fouls apiece, and a player from each team has committed both fouls.
Right, Cox for St. John's and Hamilton for West Central. Stump with the ball in the wing. He's going to trigger it up top. They're going to reset some things. Looks like it's kind of a stack set. Over to the right wing to Rhodes. Rhodes brings it out. It's going to go to the top of the key to Stump. Nice little backdoor cut by St. John's. Shots up. It's no good. It's going to be Riker 4 with the rebound. And the officials are going to call their own timeout as something.
We had a mass fall off.
Mass fall off. That's what it is. 2:05 left to go here in the first. 4-1. St. John's holding on to that lead. Ball's triggered into Charlie Smith, and they're going to back it up. It's a man-to-man pressure right now. Smith brings the ball up the floor. He just wanted to pass the ball, and I don't think Clevenger was ready for it, and he realized that, and it becomes a turnover.
Well, in that situation, he was trying to make a 2-foot pass.
Yeah.
Especially right there around that half-court line. Just kind of take control. They're not really over-pressuring you. Have confidence with the ball in your hand, and you'll be all right.
Yep, trust your abilities. Looks like Flowers dribbles low. He's going to take the shot up. Smith gets his hands on it. It's going to be Coons trying to run it down, but it's going to stay with St. John's out of bounds.
That last dead ball, Carter Edlin for the West Central Cougars entered the game.
Ball will be triggered by St. John's. It's going to go into Flowers. I don't know if he got back in bounds, and I think that's what they're going to call. And that is. Albrecht was triggering the ball. He tried to throw it in. It got knocked away, and he tried to get his hands on it before he got established position in bounds. So it'll be Charlie Smith to bring the ball up the floor against Flowers. He passes ahead to Smith, and again, he kind of pulled the same thing he did the time before, didn't he, Coach?
Yes. Clevenger was standing right there at half court and threw it to him. It's one of those situations, even if he catches it clean, you're putting your teammate in a very bad position, especially because he has nowhere to go. He can't go backwards to elude pressure.
So Clevenger now has the ball. He finally got it. They're going to set some things up. He's a good little ball handler for the Cougars. Hands it off to Coons. Coons hands off to Riker. Riker's going to attack, but before that, Albrecht gets his hand on the ball. He's going to go full court, takes the shot. It's going to be blocked by Ford from behind. Out of bounds. It'll stay with St. John's. 1:17 left to go. Still holding on to that three-point lead in St. John's. A nice little seal there. And he's going to be fouled. Edlin does commit the foul. Shinagoki is going to go to the line for 2 shots.
First one's off the back of the iron. The Cougars here, they're going to trust Nick Hamilton as they bring him back into the game here with 1:15 to go here in the first. He has 2 personal fouls coming in for Edlin.
Yeah, and maybe you're looking at like an offense-defense sub here. You never know. 1:15 left to go in the quarter. I would hate to put him on that defensive end. Shinagogi hits his second free throw. It now becomes a 5-1 lead by St. John's. Clevenger has the ball at the top of the key. He sees a wide open man to Coons. Coons puts it up. It's good. Nice job. Nice ball movement.
Yeah, very good look there by Clevenger. Had his eyes up, attacking the lane and dumped it off.
Albrecht has a little bit of pressure from Clevenger. 54 seconds left to go. The ball goes into Flowers. Flowers has a nice little move, leaves it short. Here's Riker Ford with the rebound. He's going to push a little bit. Guarded by Stump is Ford. They'll give it to Hamilton. Hamilton has the ball. Are they settling for one shot? 37 seconds left to go, 5-3. St. John's holds that 2-point lead. Clevenger has the ball to the wing to Hamilton. Back up to Smith. He has an open look. He's going to take it. He hits it just a little long. It's going to be rebounded. The ball's loose. Good hustle play by Clevenger. They can't come up with it. Smith ties him up. So it's a jump ball with 19.5 seconds left to go. 5-3 still. It's going to stay with St. John's. Albrecht will trigger into Stump. 19 seconds left to go. We'll see what this last play looks like. Stump with the top of the key.
Cougars have kind of switched to a 2-3 zone here, I think trying to protect Hamilton from picking up a third foul.
Very good moves. Flowers' shot is long. Clevenger gets the loose ball, just can't get his handles on it, and time expires before he can get a shot off. With that, first quarter in the books, 5-3 St. John's. We'll be back in just a minute. Back in Winchester, St. John's holds a 2-point lead, 5-3. Start of the second quarter. 3 fouls apiece for each team. West Central has struggled on the turnover end. 4 turnovers for West Central, only 1 for St. John's. West Central will start with the ball here to start the second quarter. Pressure being brought by St. John's. Hamilton stays in the game with 2 fouls, so the ball is inbounded to Charlie Smith. He'll quickly get it over to Hamilton, and he'll trigger the offense. Hamilton and Cox guarding each other, and they're the 2 with 2 fouls. Ford with the ball. He's going to kick it back out to Hamilton. And Hamilton's kind of bobbling it a little bit. He gets pressured. Cox takes it away from him. Turnover number 5. And just like that, Riker sneaks up right behind him and gets turnover number 2 for the St. John's. Riker pushes ahead. He passes to Coons, and it's going to be turnover number 6 for West Central. Nice little look by Ford. Coons just couldn't pull it in.
Chase Smith entering the game for the Cougars.
West Central is sliding into a 2-3 zone, so we'll see what St. John's does offensively against this zone. Stump passes over to Albrecht. He's going to pass up to Cox. Cox pressured by Hamilton. Again, those are the 2 guys with 2 fouls for each team.
Yeah, and Hamilton's being awful risky there. He just slapped the ball out of the hands.
Long shot by Flowers is going to be missed. Rebounded by Ford. Good little rebound by Ford because that wall is coming at you hot. Misses everything. Ford brings it across the timeline. He's called for double dribble, and just like that, it's turnover number 7 for West Central. 4:59 left to go in the second quarter. 5-3, St. John's in the lead. Clevenger brings the pressure up. St. John's gets it in, swings it to the elbow. Rhodes might have had a shot. He decided not to take it, pulls it back out. He's going to trigger the offense now. It's going to be swung over to Stump. High post here to Flowers. Flowers pivots. He goes to the basket. Looked like Ford got his hand on the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay here with St. John's. One for a cross, and here comes the St. John's. They trigger it. Clevenger gets his hands on it, knocks it out of bounds. Still stays with St. John's. Coons is going to check back into the game. Charlie Smith is going to go out. West Central stays in that 2-3 zone. Clevenger through the passing lane, doesn't get it, stomps with the ball. He's at the top of the key with the ball, guarded closely by Clevenger. 4:28 left to go, 5-3. St. John's still in the lead. Rhodes has the ball in the wing. And West Central now is just kind of sitting back in that 2-3, bringing a little bit of pressure on the ball, but staying back. Flowers with the ball. He pivots around, does not hit the shot. Loose ball, it's going to be a jump ball, and again, it stays with St. John's. Stump to trigger the ball. Albrecht has the ball, and you always want to watch when one of their better players has the ball out of bounds, and that's exactly what they were trying to set up. Tried to go back to the corner to Stump. He gets it anyway. It's going to be a turnover. They knock it away.
Good hands by Carson Clevenger there.
He's been all over the place already tonight, creating a lot of pressure. He knocked that ball away, and then I think Flowers picks up his first personal. It is Flowers' first. The pressure by St. John's is just a man-to-man, and West Central just clears themselves out. Cox guarding the ball. Hamilton had it, passes it off to Ford, to Clevenger. Little weave up top here. Carson has it, kicks it to Smith in the corner. Smith not quite sure what to do with it. Maybe a little bit out of position there. Hamilton has the ball, throws it cross court. Dangerous pass. 3:29 left to go. St. John's still holding on to that 2-point lead. Hamilton attacks. He's going to take a little floater here, in and out. Smith gets the rebound. He's going to go right back up. He's fouled. He misses the shot, but he's going to go to the line for 2. Nice job by Chase Smith being active, getting that rebound, making sure that ball does not come back down. He gets a shot off, and he's fouled in the process.
Smith headed to the line for his first free throws of the night. First shot's up and a little short. Charlie Smith will be re-entering for the Cougars, coming in for Nick Hamilton.
The foul was on Flowers. That's going to be his second. So Flowers and Cox for St. John's both have 2 fouls, and I would guess that that's a big foul.
Gus Powell for the Redbirds also entered the game. He came in for Eli Rhodes.
Both free throws were missed. Stump with the rebound. He's going to bring the ball up the floor. Pressured again by Clevenger. Clevenger doing a nice job in this zone, picking up the pressure up here, especially on the ball. He knocks that ball away again, and Luke Coons comes up with it.
We got a timeout, West Central.
Coach Little calls the timeout. 3:04 left to go. 5-4. St. John's holding on to a 1-point lead. Back at Winchester, 3:04 left to go. St. John's holding on to a 1-point lead, 5-4. It was Clevenger knocking the ball loose. Luke Coons on the floor, and before they could tie him up, they called a timeout. So nice hustle play by the Cougars. I may have also said that Chase Smith missed that second free throw. He did not. He made that free throw. So that's why we had the score 5-4. I apologize on that one. Ball's triggered into Hamilton. It's going to be man pressure with a little bit of a jump if they can get it. Cox and Hamilton guarding each other. Hamilton dribbles over the wing. It's going to the top of the key to Charlie. Nice little move, nice pass. And then 2 points for Chase Smith. Nice job by Charlie. He got the defense to commit. Little shot fake, went around him, committed the other defender to him, and passed it off to Chase Smith. The Cougars take the lead, 6-5, 2:35 left to go. Hamilton in the front court. It's going to be a double screen. Smith with the screen. Hamilton, he probably had Ford there, but the passing angle, he's got to be better at getting down there in that passing angle so he can get the ball. It was a cross-court screen for Riker Ford, and he just missed him. So turnover number 8 for the Cougars. Stump to bring it up across the timeline. 2:18 left to go. St. John's in kind of a 1-2-2 set, offensive set. Albrecht throws one up, banks it in, and it all counts. 7-5, St. John's takes the lead. Hamilton brings it up and is fouled.
We're going to have to get some clarification here at halftime because that last basket should have put us at 6 points. We only have 5. So I wonder if there was confusion with that second free throw of Smith earlier. Because after that 2-point basket a second ago, we should have had 6 points. So we'll get clarification on that here coming up at halftime.
Ford misses a long shot. It's going to be run down by Clevenger. Nice little hustle play. Clevenger's kind of been all over the place. Great little defender out front for the zone. And he's run down some big rebounds for us. Ford around the screen. He's going to miss the shot, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay here, West Central ball.
Couple of subs here for the Redbirds. Number 10, Carter Randolph. And who was the other one that just came in?
I didn't see him.
I think it's number 15.
Ball lobbed up to Chase Smith, and he's going to miss it, but the Cougars run the loose ball down, and it's going to be kicked back out to Clevenger. So they're going to reset some things with 1:22 left to go. They have the score 7-5, and we'll get some things figured out here. Looks like an illegal screen. Is it going to be on Smith? Looks like
another turnover for the Cougars.
Looks like Charlie Smith's going to pick up his first foul, turnover number 9. Clevenger bringing the pressure up top. It's a high-low pass to the elbow here. Out to Rhodes. Stump with a long shot, and he hits it. Nothing but net. That's a three-pointer for Stump. Brings the score to 10-5. 54 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Screen by Coons. Clevenger around. Tries to turn the corner. He's stopped. Out to the top of the key. Charlie Smith back to Clevenger. So St. John's doing a nice job just staying in those dribbling lanes, those passing lanes. Ball was thrown into Chase Smith. He does nothing with it. He kicks it back out. Back into Chase Smith, taking advantage of the height there. Chase is doing a nice job sealing. He took a shot, missed it, got his own rebound, missed it. Coons got the rebound, missed it. And here goes Stump. He's off to the races. 17 seconds left to go, 10-5. He pulls it out wisely. They're going to take the last shot, or at least try. Rhodes has the ball. He's going to kick it over into the corner. He drives baseline, takes the shot, misses the shot. Another shot taken, blocked by Smith. He touches it last. It's going to be 3 seconds left to go for St. John's to get a shot out underneath. Again, watch it. You're watching one of their better players take the ball out of the bound and stump. Where's he going? I don't know if he's got enough time. He's going back to the corner, and it was a busted play from the start. So that takes us to halftime. At the halftime score, St. John's 10, West Central 5. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back to Winchester. Our halftime score of the 7th grade game, St. John's 10, West Central 5. St. John's led by Charlie Stump with 7 of the 10 points. Liam Albrecht has 2, and Reed Shingogi has 1 point for St. John's. For West Central, kind of spread out. Luke Coons with 2 points, Nick Hamilton with 1 point, and Chase Smith with 2 points. And it is a 10-5 score. We had him making the second free throw there early in the second quarter, and that did not happen. So it is 10-5, St. John's leading. We have 6 minutes left to go. in the halftime. We'll be back in just a minute.
Take it, bud.
Welcome back to Winchester, 10-5. St. John's still leading. The West Central Cougars will start the third quarter. It'll be West Central ball. Looks like Riker Ford will trigger the ball in. And we start with Chase Smith on the floor instead of Charlie. Ball thrown in, quickly knocked out. It'll stay with West Central. St. John's in their man-to-man defense. The ball goes into Carson Clevenger. Dangerous pass. He somehow gets it. His pass is tipped. It's going to be a turnover. This is what's plagued West Central in the first half. That's turnover already, number 10. Just St. John's being active.
Rhodes bringing it up for the Redbirds here. Cougars, they're back to their man-to-man. We got a turnover on the Redbirds. High pass carried Eli Rhodes. Out of bounds. It'll be Cougar basketball.
That's turnover number 5 for St. John's. So Hamilton will bring the ball up the floor. He'll cross the timeline and set things up for West Central. We just have to get something going, Coach. 5 points isn't going to get her done. Carson Clevenger, that is, around the screen, and he's going to be fouled. 5:19 left to go in the third quarter. Still remains 10-5 St. John's. Riker Ford will trigger the ball. Chase Smith has the ball. He kicks it out to Hamilton. Hamilton drives baseline. He's cut off. And he loses the ball. It's going to be turnover number 11, picked off by Albrecht. He does a nice job, passes ahead to Stump, and Stump is fouled going in for the layup.
It's going to be on Clevenger.
That was a nice pass by Albrecht. Just got the loose ball, turned around, saw his teammate, and then Stump took care of the rest. So he'll go to the line for 2.
That's Clevenger's first personal.
First shot by Stump is good. He leads all scorers with 8 points. He has 8 of the 11 for St. John's. The second shot by Charlie is up and rattles in and out. But fighting for the rebound is Flowers, and he's going to get it. He's going to pull it away from Ford. He's going to go around, and Ford's going to end up fouling him.
That is a simple case of not boxing out right there.
Yeah, you relax too much, and you don't have much time when you're trying to box out on a free throw. Relax just that little bit, and he got around him. Carson Flowers at the line for 2.
His first one up and rattles in. Extends the lead 12-5. One more to go here. 5:01 remaining in the third. Flowers' second shot is up. It's also good. 13-5 lead for the Redbirds.
So here comes the pressure. St. John's in that man. Just if you're West Central, you just got to clear it out. Carson Clevenger has no problem.
Good
and he
pass.
does a nice job finding Luke Coons on the opposite block, and that's 2 for Luke.
Nice little reverse layup there by Coons.
And that's what you have to do. Have confidence in yourself. It's a man-to-man pressure. Clear yourself out, give yourself space, and attack it. So St. John's has the ball, and it's going to be a turnover. Yeah.
We're going to call it a jump, and it's going to stay here with the Redbirds.
Nice job by Ford getting in the passing lane. So if you're West Central, you got to get off your heels and really start bringing the pressure a little bit. That may help you out offensively as well. 13-7, 4:32 left to go here in the third. Ball's triggered into Flowers. He's going to give it to Rhodes, and Rhodes is going to trigger. Pass to the wing. Albrecht attacks. He's going to miss the shot. Charlie Smith does a nice job of grabbing that rebound. He's going to be fouled, I believe. And it's going to be West Central triggering the ball in against full court pressure.
I believe the foul was on number 42, Eli Cox. That's going to be his second personal. Third?
I think it's his third.
That is his third. They just updated the board. That's his third personal foul with 4:20 to go here in the third. Ford bringing the ball up for the Cougars.
He's guarded closely by Stump. And he's going to attack him. He's going to go right around everybody. He's going to make a layup. Nice little move by Riker. Nobody really stopped him. Somebody stood in front of him but didn't stop him, and he went right around him. Here comes St. John's in a hurry. Flowers with a long shot. He's going to bank it in, and that's tough. You just got to tip your hat there.
Yeah, you do. I mean, that's one of those is pretty good defense in that situation.
15-9, 3:46 left to go. St. John's holding on to the lead. It'll be Ford. He's going to dribble entry to the wing. He's going to attack again. He's going to pass to Coons. Coons is going to kick it out to Hamilton, and he returns the favor.
The bank is open, baby.
So after Flowers banks one in, Hamilton says, I can do that too, and he banks one in for 3.
3:25 to go here in the third. 15-12 lead for the Redbirds. Let's see if the Cougars can't pick up their defensive intensity, get a couple stops here, and make a little run in the third.
That's what basketball's all about.
Very good.
Game of runs.
Very good defensive help there by Nick Hamilton. Knocked the ball out of bounds. Be Redbird ball underneath.
Pass goes in. It's a defensive breakdown by the Cougars, and it's an easy shot for Flowers. Flowers just kind of slipped that screen, and it was wide open. 17-12, 3:04 left to go. Riker attacks. He's going to kick it out to Smith. Smith hits a baseline shot, misses it. Coons with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled going up for the shot. Luke Coons will go to the line for 2. Looks like it's, is this a mass timeout, Coach? I didn't see the signal.
I'm not sure here. I'm guessing it is because they're not reporting a 30 or full timeout. So I think we're going to have a mass timeout here with 2:59 to go. 17-12 lead for St. John's. We'll have the rest of the third quarter when we come back.
Back here in Winchester, Luke Coons was fouled right before the mass break. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. It's 2:59 left to go in the third quarter. 17-12, St. John's leading the West Central Cougars.
For the Cougars, we got Chase Smith, Riker Ford, Luke Coons, who's at the line. We also have Nick Hamilton and Carson Clevenger on the floor. First shot for Coons was up and no good.
Second shot is also no good, and it's going to be run down by Albrecht. He's going to be pressured, and it looks like they're going to grant a timeout to St. John's. 30-second timeout, 2:55 left to go in the third quarter. We'll take it as well.
We're back here. It's going to be Redbird basketball. 2:55 to go. 17-12 lead for the Redbirds.
It looks like West Central's going to bring the pressure now in a man-to-man.
Yeah, it's one of those things. They've avoided foul trouble since the beginning, so why not pick up the pressure here? Down 5. A lot of basketball yet to play, but we saw how long it took us to score 5 points in the first half. So take the advantage that you can. Try to create some pressure that could lead to turnovers and some fast break opportunities.
Looks like it's going to be a foul. I think West Central won
No,
the jump ball.
we got jump ball.
Okay, they got it. Jump ball is going to stay here with St. John's.
Seems like every time we have a jump ball situation, it's staying with the Redbirds.
Yeah. Yep. Backdoor cut by Stump, guarded well by West Central. Flowers gets the ball on the wing. He shoots a long shot. Riker runs it down, does a nice job there. Kicks it out to Hamilton, and Ford has the ball back here at the timeline. Ford with the ball, he's going to attack, and he does. It's going to be another layup. That's what we need out of Riker Ford. He needs to be aggressive, and he needs to attack. Here comes West Central with the pressure, and here's Stump bringing the ball up. He picks it up right at the timeline, and he kicks it over to Rhodes. Rhodes attacks, and he's going right into Chase.
Very good job by Chase Smith going straight up in that situation. Riker Ford has the ball. Had numbers, didn't like what he saw. Passes it out to Smith. 3-ball from the corner. No good.
I agree. Chase Smith there, you know, you're just taller than him. So use your height, let him run into you, and don't get yourself in foul trouble or bail him out on a bad shot. Rhodes with the ball. He's going to kick it over to the wing, and they're going to set themselves up, slow themselves down a little bit. Coons is hounding Stump all over the place, and they throw it to nobody, but it's run back down by Albrecht. Stump has the ball now, guarded closely by Coons. So you're taking one of your most active players, and you're going to put him on one of their best players. I like the setup. Long shot by Rhodes, and it gets stuck.
Jammed it in between the backboard and rim. That will go to a jump ball. It will be Cougar basketball.
Yeah, we should see it. It looks like Andy Stump's going to come out here and try to get it with – nope, he's not going to jump and get it, is he?
Show us your hops.
So Andy doesn't jump for it. He just gets another basketball, probably wise. In our old age, we would hurt ourselves.
Opportunity to show his kid his athletic ability.
Yeah,
he passes it up.
Clevenger brings the ball down the floor. He's racing, and I don't know what he was doing there, but it looked like he was trying to pass it. It gets knocked out of bounds, but it's going to stay with West Central. 1:13 left to go in the third, 17-14. St. John's holding on to a 3-point lead. They're going to slide into a zone here. It gets kicked out to Coons, knocked out of bounds, and it's still going to stay with West Central.
1:12 to go here in the third. 17-14. Redbirds with the lead. Ford has the ball out of bounds. Passes to Coon. Back up top to Smith. Smith back to Ford.
Missed
back
him.
to Smith.
Riker will set it up for West Central. We're just under a minute to go. He dribbles to the right side. It's going to be an elevator screen. Smith can't get a shot off. He's going to get the ball knocked away, and here comes Stump. He's got the ball. Stump with the ball, tries to pass it weak side.
Here
and
we
there
go.
goes Riker.
Ford with a fast break. Very good move. Little strong off the back rim. Charlie Smith with a takeaway. Passed out to Hamilton. 3-ball. Little deep. Ford with the rebound. Up. No good. Charlie Smith comes down with the defensive rebound, passes to the side, and throws it away. Turnover Redbirds, 26.5 seconds remaining in the third.
That's quickly 9 turnovers for St. John's. They've done a nice job in about 2.5 quarters here, and then late in third quarter, they've kind of thrown the ball around. And fatigue will do that to you. So Hamilton has the ball left. Are we looking for one shot here, Coach? Looks like they're going to set up for one. It's going to be a ball screen. He's going to go off of it. Charlie Smith sets the screen. Hamilton hits it. Charlie's left wide open. He does not take the shot. Hamilton will take the shot. It's long. It's going to be rebounded by St. John's. He throws it away, and Riker picks it off but can't get a shot off. Wow, that was interesting.
Didn't realize how much time he had left. One of those situations he thought he was tip opportunity, which I think if he could take it back, he would land and go back up strong. So it's amazing what time will do to you. But we end the third quarter, 17-14 Redbirds lead. We'll be back with you shortly.
Back in Winchester, West Central 14, St. John's 17. St. John's has been leading most of the game. I think we've had one lead change this whole game. Otherwise, St. John's has really kind of controlled it. So we start the fourth quarter, and Coach, what are you looking for out of the Cougars?
If I was them, I'd keep the defensive intensity up. It's kind of led to, like you said, there several turnovers to end the third. Kind of allowed us to crawl back into it. So 3-point deficit with 6 minutes to go. Let's see what we can do.
We have Coons in a box and one set on Stump. He's going to guard Stump. Everybody else is going to sit kind of in a zone. And Flowers does a nice job. Baseline, passes to Rhodes. Rhodes hits the shot. Cardinals in there, don't give the baseline up. And here comes Riker Ford. Riker's going to be pushed by Cox. That was an easy call. That's going to be his fourth.
Little forearm shiver there.
Yeah, I think Cox got stuck kind of watching there for a split second. And when you do that defensively, you've got to catch up somehow. And he just got his arm stuck out there. So Clevenger with the ball at the top of the key. We have 5.5 left to go. He's going to kick it to Riker. Riker Ford around the screen. He passes wide open to Luke Coons. He's fouled and misses the shot, but he is going to go to the line for two.
I think they're going to get Carson Flowers for that foul.
That's Carson's third.
15th foul for the Redbirds. Kind of getting a little trouble. That's Flowers' third. Cox has 4, so both players staying in the game, and we'll see what happens. But Luke Coons knocked down his first free throw. Second one is up. Little strong. Stump comes down with the rebound.
He comes down with the rebound. He pushes the ball to the floor, and he's going to be fouled right in front of the scorer's table. Pick one of them. Which one got him? It was either Clevenger or...
I'll tell you here in a second.
If they'd update that board, it'd help us out a ton, wouldn't it?
It's going to be on Riker Ford, his second. Third team.
So Rhodes has the ball. They're going to go into and
going to have a turnover. Stump threw it to Flowers there in the corner. Kind of went through his hands out of bounds.
I don't know if he was thinking move first before the catch, but yeah, it goes right out of bounds. So those things happen.
So Carrollton extending this full court pressure here. Led to a jump ball situation. It will stay with the Cougars, but it's one of those situations here. Set a screen. Screen and pin, come back to the basketball right there. Both of our players were running away from the basketball, and it makes it for a very difficult pass.
Well, there's no secret right now where we want to go. We want to see Riker with the ball in his hands, but, you know, even that right there, that pass is not a very good pass. Stump comes up with the loose ball. He kicks it over, and the layup is missed. Chase Smith with the rebound. Here comes Hamilton. He's off to the races. Are they going to stop ball? He's going to the basket. Goes to the basket, and it's going to be an offensive charge. Offensive foul. I don't know. I didn't see it, Coach. Good call.
I would say so. Hamilton kind of went in there out of control, kind of threw it up, had no real intentions of shooting the ball. So I didn't see the end result of it, but it was the call. It's Hamilton's third foul, and we'll move on.
You like his hustle. You know, it's 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes left to go, and you like that he's attacking the basket. So don't turn that off, Nick. Keep going to the basket, and we'll good things will happen. Here's Carson Clevenger. He steps through the passing lane. He knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay St. John's ball. Again, Luke Coons guarding Stump closely, trying to keep him from even catching the ball. That's kind of his job. Albrecht with the ball. He's going to bring it up to the top. He's going to trigger the offense, guarded closely by Clevenger, being very active. Rhodes into the corner to Flowers. Flowers, that baseline move, you're going to have to cut him off. He does a nice job taking it baseline and finding some open guys. Albrecht with the ball, and I think they're going to call him for a double. He looked like he was caught in a pass. Ball got loose from him, and he tried to keep dribbling. That's turnover number 11 for St. John's.
Powell going to come in for Cox for the Redbirds.
Ball into Ford. He's going to bring it up. He's going to get pressured, but he's going to split him. He's going to kick out to Clevenger. Clevenger with a long shot. He misses short. Rebound Ford. Stay aggressive. And here's Nate Hamilton. He's going to the basket. He kind of turns his body there. Maybe would have got fouled. Kicked out. Riker Ford hits it, and they're going to call that a 3.
19-18, 4 minutes to go. Cougars with the full court pressure. Redbirds break it. They dribble it back out.
Rhodes has the ball. It's kind of that box and one that they're looking at. Coons is going to follow Stump all the way around. Keep it out of his hands is his goal. As St. John's dribbles around, here he is. Now Stump does have the ball. He looks to attack. He's cut off. He's kind of doubled there by Clevenger and Coons. Coons staying right with him. Albrecht with the ball out to Rhodes. Rhodes back to Albrecht. It's going to go to Flowers. I bet he goes baseline. He does. He does a nice job with it. He's going to get fouled. At some point, I think West Central needs to adjust. You know, he's done a nice job when he goes baseline. He's either going to the line for 2 or he's finding that weak side guy. So, nice job by Carson Flowers.
First shot's up and good. That's Flowers' 7th point of the night. Extends the Redbirds lead to 2, 20-18 with 3:22 to go.
And not to jinx him, but he's perfect from the line.
Second shot's up.
And I just jinxed him.
And you did. Very good job there. Ford with the rebound. Dribbling it up. They're going to come up with a high ball screen. Give Ford the opportunity to take it to the hoop.
A lot of action there. The ball was knocked loose. Luke Coons picked it up. It went back to Ford. Ford tried to go across to Chase Smith, and it was knocked out of bounds. So here it goes. Ford to trigger, and he's going to be kicking it out to Smith. Smith tried to do it. Kicks it back over to Riker. Riker takes a shot, and he misses a little long, but Clevenger going to run it down. Back up top to Riker Ford. We're just under 3 minutes to go. And don't think St. John's doesn't know who wants the ball. Ford has the ball, guarded closely by Stump. He gets around him. He's going to put a shot up. He's going to miss it. Nobody boxes him out. He puts another shot up, misses again, and St. John's has the ball. Good job by Carson Clevenger. He's all over the floor. West Central ends up with the ball again, and it's going to be timeout. Coach Little wants to talk about it.
2:33 to go here in the 4th. Timeout West Central. 20-18 lead for the Redbirds.
Back here in Winchester, 2:33 left to go, 20-18. We're back from, I'm going to assume it's a mass break and no timeout given to West Central.
Last time I checked, there's not a 90-second timeout in basketball, so I'm assuming it's a mass break.
Yeah, so there we go. West Central triggers the ball. Carson Clevenger has the ball up at the top of the key. Let's see what they come out of the timeout, but nobody's guarding Hamilton. He's still not going to take it. Now he finally decides to take it. It's going to be a little long. Coons with the rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball.
It's going to go Redbird basketball. One of those situations, Hamilton had the ball in rhythm and kind of took a little too long to think about it.
Yeah.
Even the good shooters, when you have to sit there and think about it, they struggle to put it inside the hoop because they're not in rhythm.
Ball inbounded to Flowers. He's going to dribble up the floor. He's guarded closely by Clevenger, and here comes Ford trying to sneak in behind. He doesn't get it. It gets to Albrecht, and they break the pressure. So here we are in the set. Coons still hounding Stump. He's going to stay with him and has done a nice job. I haven't heard much out of Stump since Coons started in that box and one set on him.
Well, it's one of those situations here. You only got 2 minutes to go. I don't know if you can continue with that box and one situation. Just because what we saw earlier from the Redbirds, if they're able to set it up, they're going to run a dribble weave, and in that box and one, it's very hard to jump it in one of those situations. But very good hands by Coons there.
And it's going to be a timeout. They give him the timeout. I don't know about that possession, but
well, it's either one of those. You call a timeout or you call a foul.
Yeah,
one of the two.
He may have saved Mr. Stump there for foul number 2. So 1:57 left to go, 20-18. We'll be back in just a second.
.157 to go here in the game. 20-18 lead Redbirds. It will be Cougar basketball. Ford triggers it into Hamilton. Hamilton's going to dribble it up. Looks like the Redbirds are sitting in a 1-3-1 zone, so we'll see what the Cougars do in this situation.
Not a bad little move by the St. John's team, you know, slide into something different, especially coming out of a timeout where coaches probably set something up for a man set. So here it is, Hamilton to the wing to Ford. Ford gets cut down. He's going to kick it back out to Hamilton. Hamilton's going to kick it back over to Ford. Ford's going to take a long shot. It's going to be short, but it's going to be run down by Smith. Unfortunately, as he was grabbing it, it also hit the baseline.
We'll get full court pressure here by West Central. 1:25 to go.
Here it is, trap in the half court. Smith does a nice job of finding Cox. Cox going to the basket, and it's blocked by Smith. A nice job by Smith again, getting his hands on the ball, not trying to make contact. Forward to the hole, he kicks it out to Smith. Smith's going to take a shot. He misses it. Hamilton with the rebound, and he is going to go up. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Stays with West Central. 1:05 left to go. St. John's still holding on to that 2-point lead. Ford triggers the ball. It's going to go baseline to Coons. You know it's coming back baseline. Ford in the corner. It's kicked to Smith. Over to Hamilton. Into Chase Smith. Chase gets triple teamed. Out to Hamilton. Hamilton takes a long shot. He's going to miss everything. And it looks like it's going to be rebounded by Flowers and a jump ball.
Stays with West Central, so West Central's going to get another opportunity here. 49.4 seconds to go.
Ford's going to go opposite this time, always paying attention to the guy that triggers the ball. You saw Stump do it earlier, and now Ford, so they're looking to get those guys shots. Hamilton attacks again. I like it. He gets fouled. It's going to be 2 shots for Nick Hamilton with 40 seconds left to go, down 2.
I think it's going to be on Cox, and that'll be his 5th foul.
Good hustle play by Cox. He's done a nice job all game of being that guy that's all over the place, but unfortunately he got in foul trouble early and had to sit quite a bit.
one of those situations. He is pleading his case, saying he was straight up and down. I think he was just kind of leaned forward just a little bit, made contact on the arm as Hamilton was shooting the ball. So he's out of the game with 5 fouls, 40 seconds to go. Hamilton knocks down his first free throw. Second free throw's up. It's also good. We got a tie ball game, 20-20, 40 seconds to go, and we're going to have a timeout, Redbirds. So with 40.3 seconds to go, we have a tie ball game at 20. We'll be back with you shortly.
Back here at Winchester, 40 seconds left to go. We've got a tie ball game. St. John's called the timeout. So, Coach, we talked about it kind of in the timeout here. What do you do here with 40 seconds left to go if you're St. John's? You hold for one. If it is 7th grade basketball we talked about, can they hold for one?
I think if I'm them, I'm drawing up a play that you like and to score early, because like we said, it's 7th grade basketball. Both teams have turned the ball over several times. So don't put yourself in that situation to take the last shot and not give yourself an opportunity. West Central's done a very good job applying pressure here in the fourth quarter. So if I'm the Redbirds, I'm drawing up a play that you like and attacking and trying to get to the hoop. So we'll see what happens. 30 seconds to go.
Stump with the ball. He passes to the high post to Flowers. It's kicked out to Rhodes. Rhodes is going to take the shot. He misses everything. Rhodes runs his own shot down, and it looks like
it's going to be West Central basketball.
Going to say he stepped out of bounds. So West Central basketball with 20 seconds. It's 20s wild. 20-20, 20 seconds left to go. Into Chase Smith. Hamilton's going to have the ball. There's a little bit of pressure by St. John's. He's going to trap Hamilton. Hamilton gets it to Ford. Ford on the wing with 12 seconds left to go. It's going to be up top to Nick Hamilton, and it's going to be a timeout. So you have 8.9 seconds left to go, 20-20 here in the fourth quarter, and Coach Little wants to talk about it. We'll be back in just a second. Back here in Winchester, tied up 20-20 with 9 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. So now, Coach, we have West Central inbounding the ball. What are you looking for?
Number one priority is getting the ball in bounds.
Yeah. So we talked at the break there, we argued whether it was we should call a timeout or not. And of course, we get to have the fun up here and be coaches up here and not down there. So that's that's one thing going for us.
The biggest thing is to understand 9 seconds is a lot of time. So there's no need to rush. You got 5 seconds to get the ball in bounds, which they do. Now we're down to 6.
4 seconds left. It's Hamilton with the ball. He's going to have to do something. He throws a shot up. It's going to be long, and we're going to go.
We're headed to overtime.
To overtime. Don't these boys know I got to be in bed by 8:30? First overtime, 20-20. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
All right, we're back here. The overtime period is going to be a 3-minute period, but to start overtime, we have a coin flip. So the visiting team calls heads or tails, and we decide who gets the ball based on a coin flip because according to IDPH, a jump ball to start the game or an overtime period is not allowed.
That's risky. That's risky.
There's a lot of rules out there, but that's one I do not disagree with. You have these kids that have been battling against each other the entire game, but we can't afford to have a jump ball situation. So I appreciate them allowing us to play the game, get these kids back on the court competing, but I would like to have a conversation with the person who came up with that rule.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like the wrestling rule. Right now, high school wrestlers, they don't have to wear a mask while they wrestle, but they can't shake their opponent's hand after the match. I mean, they're bear hugging each other, but they can't shake their hand after the match. So, like anything, there's always rules out there we don't agree with, but we do our best. We'll make the most of it, and we'll move on. But West Central won the coin flip, so they will get the ball to start the overtime period. On the floor for the Cougars, we got Hamilton, Ford, Clevenger, Coons, and Chase Smith.
Chase has played a lot tonight. Haven't seen a lot out of him in the 7th grade basketball, but he's done a nice job today.
Well, just his height. You can't, at this age, if you have a kid that's that tall and he has the ability to move side to side and just keep his hands up, he can alter a lot of things and grab several rebounds just by being taller than everybody else.
You're right.
And has very long arms.
You're right.
Not just height. He has the long frame that go with it.
So St. John's in that zone, and they're really pushing West Central out to the timeline now. Really, West Central needs to seal the shifts, attack that zones, hit seams. A little bit of an overload set right now. It's Ford in the corner. He's going to kick back to Hamilton. Hamilton takes another long shot. It's going to be long, and it's going to be run down by Ford. Nice job by Riker. Another shot by Hamilton at the free throw line. He's going to hit it.
Very good job not settling for the 3-ball, attacking the lane there and settled for the nice 15-footer and knocked it down. Cougars with their first lead since the beginning of the game, 22-20. We got a minute 50 here to go in the overtime period.
Flowers up top. He's going to hold the ball above his head, and he passes to the wing. So St. John's is going to bounce it out a little bit here, reset themselves, get themselves square. And what's really changed for St. John's is the struggles that Mr. Stump is having getting the ball. And they've just stuck a person on him. It's been Clevenger, it's been Coons, and they're just running with him. Everywhere
they go, they're on his hip. They are not worried about help side defense, and in that aspect, your goal is to not allow him to get the basketball.
That's right.
Chase Smith with a very good job. Got his hand on top of the ball and basically threw it down on the block. So Chase Smith with another huge play for the Cougars. With a minute to go here, Cougars basketball leading 22-20.
And if you're West Central, you know, it's still a minute to go. You know, be in attack. Don't sit on the ball. Don't try to sit on the ball. It looks like it's going to be a foul.
We're going to get a foul on number 25, Albrecht. That's going to send Hamilton to the line for a one-on-one opportunity.
Nick's free throw is long. It's battled, and here comes Stump. He's going to come down the left side of the floor. Nice little left-handed player. They shut him down. Here comes Coons. He's going to be guarding him and has been guarding him for most of the second half, doing a nice job. And we're in a box set here. He comes off that screen looking for someone to roll. He passes up top to Albrecht. 35 seconds left to go. Still a 2-point lead, and Chase gets another hands on another one. And another one.
2 blocks by Chase Smith. Luke Coons comes down with the loose ball. Ford has the ball, and they're going to get Albrecht with another foul here, sending Ford to the line. There'll be a one-on-one opportunity again, but down to 24 seconds. Cougars lead by 2, with the opportunity extended to 4.
Yeah.
So
great job by Chase Smith. I think you would agree. You know, he's using his body very well. He's using his length. He's not getting himself in a position that the offensive player can hang some fouls on him, and he's getting his hands on the ball. Riker Ford at the free throw line, 24 seconds left to go. His first shot is good.
Rattled it in. Thought it was going to be short, kind of stuck on the front of the rim. 3-point lead for the Cougars. Opportunity for Ford to extend it to a 2-possession game with this free throw.
And you're in a really good position if you can hit this shot.
Shots up and also good. Ford knocks down both free throws. Cougars that keep the pressure on, causing the Redbirds to start the clock early. It will be a timeout. St. John's, 20.3 seconds to go. Cougars lead by 4.
.20 seconds left to go here in the overtime. 24-20, West Central with the lead. Coach, you have a 4-point lead. Everybody's kind of struggled to score tonight, so
Foul.
if you're West Central,
Foul.
you really want to foul, huh?
No, I'm kidding. That's been the new strategy nowadays in college basketball, so I don't think that's a situation we need to do here in this 7th grade game, but keep playing tough defense. You got a 4-point lead, and Carrollton's not looking to score, but Flowers with a 3-ball, a little long. Chase Smith with another block, and Ford comes down with the rebound. Loose ball, Ford comes away with it.
That's going to be a win for West Central. Nice job by West Central, covering up that 3, battling on the boards, and they hang on for a 4-point lead. Go ahead.
Very good effort here by the Cougars. Trailed, 95% of this game, was able to fight back and scratch a win here tonight against Carrollton St. John. So with a 24-20 victory, we'll be back here shortly.
Back here in Winchester as the 7th grade game just finished up in overtime. It was a win for the West Central Cougars, 24-20 in the game for the St. John's Redbirds. It was Charlie Stump with 8 points. Carson Flowers with 7 points. Liam Albrecht with 2 points. And Eli Rhodes with 2 points. For the West Central Cougars, Riker Ford led all scores with 9 points. Nick Hamilton chipped in 8. Luke Coons 5. And Chase Smith with 2 points to round out the scoring. The Cougars will move to 5-3, and the St. John's Redbirds fall to 4-5. Coach, overtime win for the Cougars. Nice one.
Yeah, it was. Very good effort tonight. Things started out pretty sloppy with a lot of turnovers and struggling to score the basketball, only having 5 points at halftime, but found a way to score 19 there in the second half, and I think a lot of it led to the pressure we put on the Redbirds.
I agree. You know, the defense looked good on a lot of levels. You had a Carson Clevenger out there really hounding the ball. You had a Luke Coons guarding their best player, arguably their best player, in Charlie Stump, and holding him down after he shot off to quick. I think the first 8 of the 11 points for the Redbirds. And then you have another guy out there that doesn't see a lot of playing time, at least that I haven't seen, and that's in Chase Smith, doing a nice job of getting his hand on some balls, altering some shots, and he really created some havoc for the Redbirds.
Yeah, I'm unsure how many blocks Chase Smith ended up with tonight, but it was several. Just having the length and putting his hand straight up led to several of them, but did a very good job tonight for the Cougars. Great overall team victory and a great comeback. So something to build a lot of confidence off of. We did hit that midway point of the season. I believe we got this week and next week and maybe even one more week. I'm not exactly sure the end date for the season. A lot of things going on right now. My head's scrambling with everything going on. But like you said, a very good victory for the Cougars in overtime today, 24-20 win. So with that being said, we will be back here very shortly. 10 minutes to go till the tip of the 8th grade game. We will have starting lineups and the national anthem, and then we'll be right back with you. So stay tuned. It was a 24-20 victory for our West Central Cougars 7th grade team over the Carrollton St. John Redbirds. So got anything else?
I'm out.
All right, we'll be back shortly.
Basketball game between the visiting St. John's Redbirds and RO West Central Cougars. Everyone please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. And now the starting line, first for the visiting Redbirds. Number 1, Carson Grafford. Number 4, Drew Adcock. Number 11, Lucas Howard. Number 31, Henry Robbie. And number 44, Eli Flower. Redbirds are coached by Ryan Howard and assisted by Matt Randolph. And now the starting line for our own Cougars. Number 3, Riker Ford. Number 10, Zach Howard.
Hey, welcome back, everyone, and we're getting ready to tip off the 8th grade game. As you can see, we're doing starting lineups right now for the Cougars. The Cougars coming in the game 4-3 on the year. Starting lineup for the Cougars will be number 3, Riker Ford, number 10, Zach Howard. Number 22, Carson Brown, 33, Caden Meyer, and number 35, Dalton Hutton. The Cougars tonight are playing the St. John's Redbirds, who come into tonight's record at 4-4. Should be a good matchup here. Both teams look very athletic. Carrollton St. John's has a lot of size on the floor tonight, so we'll see how that affects the Cougars offensively. But both teams are currently talking with coaches, and will be a tip-off very shortly. It'll be Redbird basketball to start the game.
So here we go. The St. John's Redbirds will trigger the ball in. Ball being brought up against the West Central defense right now in a man-to-man defense. Zach Howard up at top guarding the ball. Looks like there's going to be a back screen here. And St. John's just being pretty patient here. It actually started off fairly slow here. As the dribble to the wing, it's going to be a roll by the big man. The big man's going to score, and that's number 44, Eli Flowers. He just kind of slipped that screen and went right to the basket. Nice job by Flowers. Riker Ford turns the ball over on a bad pass to Howard. Speaking of Howard, Howard's going to guard Howard. Howard with the ball. He's going to swing it over to the wing. Up to Flowers. Flowers with the ball above his head. He's guarded by Hutton. He's going to swing it back over to the wing. Flowers back. Nice little pass by Flowers. It's going to be a shot up. It's going to be no good. Riker Ford with the rebound. Riker has the ball slapped away, and it's going to be 2 more points for the St. John's Redbirds.
Quickly, 2 turnovers for Ford. Carrollton with full court pressure.
Here comes Hutton. Hutton's going to make a nice pass underneath to Carson Brown. Carson's going to put it in. And that's what you got to do, attack pressure. Don't sit back on pressure. Pressure, attack that pressure. And here comes the ball up the floor. Howard has the ball. He's going to go behind his back. He's going to lose control of it, and it's going to be called a double dribble. Now, if he'd have picked that ball up, he'd have been fine. But what he's tried to do is he's tried to dribble off of a dribble, which is a double dribble.
Thanks for the explanation.
Yeah, that's heads up. Now, that stuff comes free, Grant.
I appreciate it, man. I just became smarter.
Howard with the basketball. Triggers over to Meyer. It's 4:27 left to go. 4-2.
I'm not doing theirs. Top of the key. Meyer has the basketball. 4:15 to go. Redbirds lead 4-2 early on.
It's going to be a back screen to Hutton. That's a play they do a lot. Nice little pass by Carson Brown. And a little alley-oop play to Hutton. It's going to be 4-4, and St. John's wants to talk about it. 30-second timeout. We'll take it 2. 4:08 left to go. 4-4. Back at Winchester, 4:08 left to go in the first quarter, 4-4.
The Cougars are going to apply a little full court pressure. They're going into a little diamond type pressure. Carrollton beats it.
Shot goes up. It's good for St. John's, and it's going to be a 6-4 lead. Here comes Hutton with the ball. He's going right to the basket. He misses his shot. It's going to be rebounded by St. John's, and they're going to trigger it out of here. Try to, anyway. Ball comes up the floor on the right side. Ahead to Flowers. Flowers takes a shot. Shot's short. Hutton has the rebound, and here he goes, and he's going to be fouled. Pick one of them. It's either Howard or Flowers, and I think it's going to be Flowers, his first.
The 7th grade name from the game before, Charlie Stump, enters the game for the Redbirds. Coming in for Eli Flowers.
Hutton with the ball at the top of the key. He's going to trigger everything. Here comes Riker forward with a ball screen. He thinks about splitting that double team, kicks it over to Meyer. Meyer with a long shot. It's going to be short. It's going to be rebounded by Hutton. Hutton in traffic, puts it up, no foul. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay here, West Central ball. Meyer's going to trigger the ball. It's going to be a lob pass to Hutton. Hutton goes up. He's going to miss the shot. There's Brown with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled and go to the line for 2.
Brown's first shot's up and no good. Kind of knew it right away.
I think he kind of rushed that. A lot of shooters at the free throw line, they shoot it with under probably 2 seconds. If he takes his time, he's a good shooter. I bet he does it this time.
Second shot is up. Off the back of the iron. Fight for the loose ball. St. John's comes down with it.
Ball goes into the elbow to Flowers. He's a very active post player. Right to the basket, right past Hutton, in for 2 points.
It's one of those situations the Cougars, someone needs to step up and be willing to take a charge. I mean, he don't necessarily put his shoulder down, but he's going the hoop and no one's going to stop him.
There's turnover number 3 for West Central, and it's going to be 2 more points for Carson Bradford. 10-4, 2:49 left to go. Timeout by Coach Little. We'll take it 2.
in the first. 10-4. Redbirds. Meyer triggers it in, gets it into Hutton. Hutton to Ford. They're going to break the full court pressure here. And the Cougars look to set up a half-court offense. They're going to go to a box set. Hutton dribbles it up. We have an elevator screen for Brown. Brown hesitates, doesn't shoot the ball, passes it back up to Meyer. Meyer is going to set it back up. We're going to do a 1-4 low set. Bounce pass into Hutton, taken away. Another turnover for the Cougars.
That's turnover number 4, and that's Howard. Howard and Bradford have been all over the place and really created some havoc for West Central so far. And there he is again. Flowers on the entry pass. He's going to go up. He's going to be fouled. Just a bigger, stronger kid right now, having his way with West Central.
Foul will be on number 3, Riker Ford. That'll be his first personal team first. Flowers heads to the line. First shot, no good. Luke Coons entering the game for the Cougars, coming in for Caden Meyer. And Flowers going to shoot another one. Shots up, also no good. Cougars fail to rebound.
And there's Carson Bradford again. That's 8 points, 8 of the 12, and he has just been super active all over the floor. Hutton swings the ball all the way across the floor. It comes out here to Ford. It's 12-4 with 1:54 left to go in the first quarter. Hutton with the ball at the top of the key. Swings it over to Ford. Ford's going to dribble off the ball screen. Here comes Hutton off a cross screen. He's going to get doubled. He's going to get fouled.
Foul's going to be on the floor, so it'll be Cougar basketball underneath. The foul was on Carson Bradford. That's his first, team third. 1:38 to go, 12-4 lead for the Redbirds.
Here comes Ford off that screen by Brown. Howard was trying to get the ball back to Ford in the corner. It was picked off, and here comes Howard to the basket. He takes it right at Luke Coons, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
Lucas Howard headed to the line for the Redbirds for 2. 1:26 remaining in the opening quarter. First shot up, no good. Meyer returning it for the Cougars, coming in for Zach Howard. Second shot up by Howard was also no good. Redbirds knock it out of bounds. It'll be Cougar basketball underneath.
Meyer will trigger the ball. It's going to be full court pressure by the St. John's Redbirds, and they've done a nice job of picking that ball away from people. Here comes Hutton down the floor. He's going to attack, and it looked like he carried the ball. Looked like he was caught in between continuing driving with the ball or take that shot, and he just got his hand underneath the ball. Cougars slide into a zone. Here comes Howard off the screen. Over to Bradford. Into the corner to Flowers. Back to Howard with 1:05 left to go, 12-4. The Redbirds over the Cougars. Not in a big hurry here, 58 seconds left to go. Carson Bradford with the ball and has had a nice first quarter. 8 points for Mr. Bradford. Ball goes into Flowers. That ball was coming in hot and he couldn't get his hand on it. Kick out to Carson Brown and he lost the handles. That's 6 turnovers for the Cougars, 2 for the Redbirds. Bradford tries to trigger the ball, and he has it picked off by Hutton, and then Hutton is fouled. That's Carson's second foul, team foul number 4, so he's going to have a seat. And he unfortunately for the Redbirds, that's kind of been a spark plug for him early.
Yeah, he's kind of been their go-to guy defensively and offensively bringing the intensity.
Ball goes way ahead to Brown. Brown makes a nice pass to Coons. Coons flies, passes it over to Ford in the corner, and nothing's happening. So he kicks it out to Meyer. Meyer's left wide open. He misses that shot. Looks like Ford's going to run it down. It's going to be kicked back out to Meyer. And they're going to want to run a set here. Meyer's going to come off the screen into Hutton, and it gets knocked away. 21 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, 12-4. West Central will trigger the ball under their basket. Into Hutton. Hutton's going to kick out to Coons. Coons kicks it over to Brown. Brown one dribble, kicks it out to Riker. Riker with a long shot. He's going to miss it long. It's going to be Hutton with the rebound. Kicks it to Brown. Brown takes a shot. It's a little long. And here comes Howard with the rebound. 5 seconds left to go. He's bringing the ball up down the floor. He splits the defenders. It's going to be shot. He's going to call no shot. Is he saying inadvertent whistle?
Brent Heaton is he's a mess right now. He don't know what to think right now. Blew a whistle, thought it was a foul. Then he says inadvertent whistle and takes his mask down and says, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so 0.9 seconds. It happens to all of us, I guess. I don't know. I'm not an official. I'm just going to say that. Ball's going to be lobbed to Flowers. Flowers with the shot. It's not going to fall. It's going to end the quarter. After one quarter, 12 for the St. John's Redbirds, 4 for the West Central Cougars. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Back here in Winchester, 12-4, St. John's leading the Cougars. It'll be West Central's ball. And, Coach, right off the bat, St. John's have come out and really pressured the ball, creating some turnovers. We have 7 turnovers.
7 turnovers in the first 6 minutes of the game. That's kind of been the story of the night so far for the Cougars. So let's see if we can't settle down and knock some shots down and take care of the basketball.
It's Meyer with the shot. He misses short. It's Hutton with the rebound. He tries to muscle through. He doesn't get it. He's going to get his rebound again, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to St. John's. So Howard with the ball. The West Central Cougars will slide into a 2-3. It went to Stump on the wing, heading to Howard, and they're all over that. And somehow that ball gets through to Flowers. He catches it. He misses the shot. Gets his own rebound, knocked out of bounds by the West Central Cougars. So Howard will trigger the ball in. It's going to be a cross-court pick. It's a nice steal by Flowers. Flowers takes another shot. He's going to miss it. It's Brown with the rebound. Here come the Cougars. Riker's going to bring the ball up the floor. He's going to push it a little bit, guarded by Stump. Swung over to Meyer. Here comes Hutton to the high post. He kicks it back out to the top of the key. Swung over to Brown. Brown's going to take a long shot. He's going to miss it a little short. Loose ball. Here it comes. West Central comes up with it. Nice battle for West Central. Forward on the wing to Brown. Brown misses a shot. And it's going to be rebounded by Flowers. So a lot of action early.
Cougars getting some good looks underneath, just unable to finish the play right now.
Yeah, a little quick on their shots, and they'll settle down. Here comes Stump off the screen. It's going to be an illegal screen.
We got an illegal screen on number 4, Drew Adcock. Or Adcock, right?
Adcock.
Drew Adcock with an illegal screen. That's his first personal team, 5th.
Ball triggered into Hutton, and it's knocked out of bounds by Flowers, but it'll stay West Central ball.
Something we saw in the 8th grade game, trying to inbound the ball, going away from the person taking it out of bounds. Try to find some way to get your team coming back to the ball, meet the passes.
West Central with a little weave out front. All St. John's is going to do is hang inside on that one. It goes out to Brown. Brown's going to take another shot. It's going to be long. It looked good. He's in line. Don't stop shooting those, Carson. Here comes Howard with the ball.
Cougars are now 0 of 5 from the three-point line.
Looks like we're going to have a dead ball here. Somebody lost a mask, and it was Hutton. So we'll reset this with 4:14 left to go here in the second quarter. 12-4 St. John's over West Central.
Carson Grafford coming back in for the Redbirds. 4:14 to go with 2 fouls. He's kind of been their spark since he's went out of the game in the first quarter. They have yet to score a point. So we'll see what type of impact he has coming back in on the floor for the Redbirds.
So here's Howard, swings it over to Stump. Over to Flowers. He's going to take a long shot, and he hits it.
Flowers knocks down the 3 ball from the right corner, extending the Redbirds' lead to 11. 15-4 with 3:45 to go. Ford with the 3 ball from the left wing. No good. Rebounded by Brown.
Back into Brown as he kicked it out to Meyer. Brown takes a nice shot again, right on line. It's going to be a jump ball. Flowers had the rebound, but as he was bringing it down, Carson Brown was able to tie him up. So Carson's missing some shots, but he's right on line. I'm right behind this basket. I can see his shots aren't off by much. Keep shooting them. Screen for Ford. Ford's going to take a shot. He's going to miss it long, and it's going to be rebounded by St. John's. Ravi with the rebound. Here comes Stump at the top of the key. Guarded by Howard. It's going to be kicked over to Flowers. Flowers tries to throw it in. I don't know what he's looking for there. It went right to 2 Cougars. Here comes Ford all the way down the floor. He's going to shoot. He's going to score. Nice job by Riker Ford pushing the ball. It's 15-6. St. John's still with the lead.
3 minutes to go here in the first half.
You're just kind of in that situation where you did dig yourself a little bit of a hole. Just cut into it right before halftime. See what you can do. There's no 9-point shot out here, so just cut into it.
And that ball was tipped out of bounds by Grafford. It'll be Cougar basketball.
It's turnover number 5 for St. John's. Ball gets triggered into Hutton. Hutton's coming all the way up the floor. Nobody's guarding him until Flowers is sitting in the middle of the lane
Good
waiting
pass.
on him.
And it's up and good by Brown.
I'm telling you, Flowers was sitting below the volleyball line waiting on him. So Hutton brought it all the way up the floor and made a nice pass.
Very active hands by Brown. Hutton comes away with a steal, pushing it up the floor. Takes it himself. It's up and it's good.
Here we go, 15-10, 2:19 left to go, and they want a timeout.
Quick little run there by the Cougars.
2:18 left to go in the quarter. We'll be back. You can bring
Body shot.
You can bring us back.
We're live. We got the thumbs up. 2:18 to go here in the first half. 15-10 Redbirds lead. The Cougars are on a 6-0 run. Timeout by the Redbirds. One to slow it down here a little bit, regroup, and come back out. So 2:18 to go here in the first half. 5-point lead for the Redbirds.
Yeah, definitely good call by Coach Howard. You know, he saw that they were kind of getting back on their heels a little bit. Regroup, call the timeout, and see what happens. Here's Flowers with a long shot. It's Riker Ford with the rebound. And here he goes, and nobody's getting back for St. John's. Had Hutton been able to split that, it was going to be at least 3-on-1, if not 4-on-1.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you look back at it as a coach, you're like, why are we doing fouling that far away? But it's actually a good foul because it would have been an easy 2 points for the Cougars. Hutton bringing the ball up for the Cougars. 2 minutes to go, 15-10, Redbird lead.
Over to Meyer, into Brown. Brown's got a shot fake, nice little shot fake, misses the shot. Riker battles for it, but it's going to come away into Stump's hands. Grafford brings the ball up. He's going to kick it over to Howard. Howard is going to be guarded by Howard. Swung over to Flowers. He's hit one from there earlier. Nice little ball movement, and St. John's takes a shot. It's a new guy in the floor. It's Adcock, or Albrecht. I'm sorry, Albrecht with the shot. Extends the lead 17-10.
1:25 to go here in the first half. Ball on the right wing Shot fake by Brown, comes down with his basketball. Zach Howard with the loose ball, shots up, it's bouncing around the rim, no good. Quick outlet.
Flowers outlets to Grafford, and then he decides wisely he just didn't have the numbers. So good job on his part. He's been a nice player for him here in the first half. Howard gives the ball up to Stump. Stump gives it off to Grafford. A little slip by Howard, missed it. Howard will have the ball at the top of the key. 56 seconds left to go in the quarter, or in the half. Seems to be pretty satisfied, but he's just running that little weave out there. Now they're going to break into another set, a little stack set here. Here comes Grafford off the screen. It's going to be Stump slipping it up to the top. He has the ball. Still dribbling, and he's going to pass up to the high post to Howard. Howard swings it over to Flowers. Flowers goes baseline. He takes a shot, does not get it. Looks like a rebound by Brown, and he's going to be tied up.
Jump ball is in favor of the Redbirds. Number 24, Luke Coons, re-entering the game for the Cougars, giving Carson Brown a quick breather.
Triggered in by St. John's, goes into the corner to Stump. Stump pivots and goes right around his guy. Takes a shot, misses the shot. Howard with the rebound, and he's fouled. Howard will go to the line. He's going to walk all the way down to the other end on this one and shoot a 1-and-1.
Foul is going to be on number 21, Charlie Stump, for the Redbirds. Like Denny said, that is their 7th team foul. So Zach Howard headed to the line for a 1-on-1 opportunity here. 20 seconds to go, 17-10 lead for the Redbirds. Howard's first shot's up and good. (17-11). Second free throw up, off the back of the iron. Hutton comes down.
Hutton did a nice job getting the rebound there. He just got tripped up a little bit and held on to the ball, and it get called for the travel. Unfortunate there. West Central brings the pressure, and there's going to be a foul by, I'm going to believe that's Riker Ford.
That's going to be his second personal foul, team third. With 14 seconds to go, they're going to get him out of the game. Number 13, Charlie Smith, is going to enter the game for Ford due to 2 personal fouls, only 14 seconds to go.
Ball goes into Flowers. Flowers misses shot, gets his own rebound. Ball's loose now, gets knocked away. Flowers comes up with it. He gets the shot off, and that will be the end of the first half.
19-11, Redbird lead at the end of the first half. We'll be back here shortly with some stats.
Welcome back to Winchester, where the St. John's Redbirds leads the West Central Cougars 19-11. St. John's at this point is led by Eli Flowers with 9 of the 19 points, and Carson Bradford also has 8 points for the Redbirds. Coach for West Central?
For West Central, Carson Brown has 4, Dalton Hutton has 4. Those are our 2 leading scorers. The Cougars in the first half were 4 of 11 from 2, and 0 for 7 from behind the arc. That's kind of the story of the game. No 3 balls dropping for the Cougars right now. The other aspect of the game right now is the Cougars have 9 turnovers in the first half, which they limited the turnovers in the second quarter, only having 2, but the turnovers early in the first kind of led to some easy buckets for the Redbirds, which is kind of what created this early lead so far. So we got a few turnover mistakes to happen, but overall, getting some shots, just not falling. So Hutton and Brown both have had several opportunities underneath, just not getting them to fall. But hopefully we can knock down a couple threes in the second half and turn this deficit around and come away with another victory here in the 8th grade game. So 6:20 to go in the half. We will be back with you shortly for the second half of the action.
Welcome back to Winchester as we're getting ready to start the third quarter. The St. John's Redbirds holds the lead 19-11 over the West Central Cougars. And, Coach, we kind of talked about this at halftime. 9 turnovers for West Central. Really kind of got popped in the mouth early, with the intensity of the Redbirds, and that's really the difference in the game so far.
Yeah, and you kind of saw in the second half the Cougars went on a 6-0 run and found something that worked, and when you find something that works, you kind of got to stick with it. And that's something that these boys, being in the young age, kind of don't understand fully. But if you find a way to break press, if you find a way to get some easy hoops, some good looks, keep doing what you're doing. So we'll see what type of adjustments were made here at halftime and what happens here in the third quarter.
West Central will start with the ball. It'll be Ford to trigger the ball into Meyer. And we'll see what our first set is breaking the half. They try to get Hutton the ball. He's denied by Grafford. Nice job. He's done a nice job all game being just active. Brown with the long shot, and there you go, right there. He's been on the mark all night. He hadn't hit any shots, but he's been on the mark, and he hits the shot there. Is that a long two, Coach?
No, I believe it's a 3-ball. Carson Brown with the first 3 of the night.
Ball goes into Flowers, and there he is again with his 11th point.
He does a very good job catching the ball. He has get some soft hands, and another turnover by the Cougars. Grafford picks Ford's pocket and takes it in for a layup. 23-14 lead. Brown with another 3 from the corner, a bit long. Ball's loose.
Here comes Flowers. Flowers behind the back pass. Got a little fancy, and that ball is saved by Bradford. Ball gets skipped over to Howard. Howard attacks Meyer, and Meyer's going to pick up the foul. So Howard will be at the line for 2 shots.
First shot's up and good. That's Howard's first point of the game. Second one up. No good. Fights for the offensive rebound, and it is
going to be West Central ball, knocked out by Howard.
West Central basketball, trailing 24-14 with 4:57 to go. The Redbirds continue with the full court pressure. Meyer bringing the ball up for the Cougars.
I bet in 4 games, or a couple games, I've seen that at least 4 times, that play, that alley-oop play. Works well for West Central there. It might not have been there. It was a little forced, and St. John's did a nice job of sniffing it out.
Yeah, it's one of those situations. Just because you run the play doesn't mean you have to throw the ball. Hutton, with the athleticism, was able to jump up and get the ball. Thankfully, because it would have been another turnover, St. John's really slid back to take that away. But like I said, the athleticism of Hutton, got the ball, went up, got it fouled. Makes 1 of 2 free throws. Flowers comes down with the defensive rebound. So 24-15 lead for the Redbirds. 4:35 to go.
Ball goes into number 31, Ravi.
It's going to be a jump ball. Ford ties up Ravi underneath. It'll be Redbird basketball.
The Redbirds trigger the ball in. It's going to be thrown in and batted away. Is it going to be a turnover? It's not a, well, not yet. It's right there at the timeline, and it is now. He was dancing right on that line. It could have been picked up by the Cougars. Wasn't. Picked up by Howard. He had it right at the timeline, and then a little bump sent him over.
Hey, you can bump them all you want as long as they don't call it.
I guess so. I guess so. Turnover number 7 for the Redbirds. And just like that, Flowers picks the pocket of Meyer. He misses the layup. And then Meyer with the rebound. He gets picked again. He's going down the floor. And a timeout by Coach Little. 4:10 left to go in the third quarter. 24-15. We'll take the timeout as well. Back here at Winchester, 24-15, 4:10 left to go in the third quarter. West Central has the ball after the timeout. Ball gets triggered into Hutton. Hutton's going to bring the ball up. He's going to bring it up against pressure. He gets out of the corner, and he's going to set the offense up. Picked by Riker Ford. Hutton going to the basket. Looked like it's late foul. I agree with it. Howard reached in across the body on Hutton, and it's going to pick up his second foul, team second for the half. Meyer to trigger the ball in. It's going to be a lob pass to Hutton. Hutton grabs it. He's getting hounded, and he ends up just throwing it into the bleachers.
.350 to go. Howard bringing it up for the Redbirds, gives it to Bradford.
Long shot by Flowers. Flowers hits it. He's a nice little shooter. 27-15, 3:36 left to go. Hutton's on down the floor. He's going to the basket. He kicks it over to Meyer. Meyer's going to take a long shot. He's going to be short. Knocked out of bounds by Brown. It'll go to the Redbirds.
The Redbirds have extended their lead to 12, leading the Cougars 27-15. Just under 3:30 to go here in the third.
Howard with the ball, guarded by Howard. He's going to come off the elbow screen. He passes across. Easy bucket. Easy bucket for Drew Adcock.
After that, we're going to have a full timeout here for the Cougars. 29-15 lead for the Redbirds with 3:12 to go here in the third. We'll be back shortly. Coming out of the full timeout here in Winchester, 29-15 lead for the Redbirds. It looks like Coach Little has put in 5 new players. So we have a line change. Once we get all the numbers figured out, we'll get you who's in here. We have number 44, Trey Drake, number 5, Grant Coltis, number 12, Nolan Melanson, number 24, Luke Coons, and 23, Carson Gregory.
Quickly, another turnover by West Central, and it was Bradford with another 2 points. Now it's picked off. Flowers in for the layup. It's going to be another 2 points.
31-17, 2:43. Another turnover and a layup.
And just like that, 5 more guys are going to come back in.
I believe we have another timeout by West Central. It's going to be a full timeout. So with 2:37 to go here in the third, 33-17 lead for the Redbirds. We'll be back after a minute. 2:37 to go here in Winchester. Sorry, 2:37 to go here in the third. West Central has brought in their 5 starters. 35-15 lead for the Redbirds. Another turnover. Bradford goes to the hoop. Little short. Hutton with the rebound.
Hutton goes all the way to the basket. He's going to be fouled by Drew Adcock. His second.
Hutton will head to the line for 2.
Coach, you saw Coach Little sub out the starters there for, 30 seconds there. Kind of a little wake-up call maybe for the group.
Yeah, it's one of those situations down. What were we down? Down 9 at halftime. Kind of came out flat. Just didn't have the energy both offensively and defensively. Not getting to loose balls, being careless with the basketball. So we'll see if this statement wakes our players up a little bit.
Ball comes into, he carried the ball. He wanted to pass it, but right as he was going to pass it, Riker Ford jumped in front of him. So it's going to be turnover number 8.
A little bit ago, Hutton knocks down both free throws. 35-17 lead for the Redbirds. We hit the 2-minute mark here in the third. Hutton with the basketball. Passes out to Meyer. Corner 3, and it's good.
.157 left to go, 35-20 after the 3 ball by Caden Meyer. 5 quick points. Brown guarding Flowers. Flowers bringing the ball up. He picks it up. Throws it out there to Adcock. Adcock's out there in no man's land. He needs to get back down there where he can do some work. Flowers at the top of the key with the ball, guarded closely by Brown. And it looks like they're going to pick up on Brown's going to pick up the foul here.
That's going to be his second personal foul, team third. Ball's going to be underneath. Bradford's going to take it out for the Redbirds.
Flowers gets the inbounds pass, takes a shot. Shot's long. Adcock reached over the top and picks up the foul. That will be his 3rd foul. Team's 4th.
Good job there by Riker Ford getting a box out. But more importantly, just because you box someone out doesn't mean you're going to get that, what people think, over the back. There is no such thing as an over the back foul. It's more of the push. But you have to jump for the basketball. And Ford did a very good job there jumping for it, which drew the foul.
So after a couple shots, it's going to be a travel. The only problem there is Hutton had a good move, except for when he went to jump stop, he didn't land on both feet. He landed on one foot, and then the other foot come down. So that automatically is a travel. Turnover West Central. That'll be West Central's 15th turnover. But what's happening is they're bringing the pressure, and here the ball's knocked away. Riker Ford with the ball. He passes ahead to Brown. Brown shot fakes. He's fouled. He's going to go to the line. Keep playing, boys. I think that's just what you got to do at this point. You're down 15. Chip away here with a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter and see what happens in the 4th.
Well, it's one of those situations, if anyone who's watching, you can tell the defensive intensity is totally picked up since Coach Little put the starters back in. Carrollton hasn't scored a basket. Cougars are on a 6-0 run here. Carson Brown knocked down his first free throw, headed to the line for his second one. Redbirds leading 35-21 with a minute 01 to go here in the 3rd. Second shot was no good. Hutton with the rebound, and there's going to be a foul on Flowers. That's going to be Flowers' 3rd. Dalton Hutton did a very good job fighting for position and just got off the floor quicker than everyone else to get the rebound. He'll head to the line for 2. First one up and good. That's Hutton's 8th point of the night. Second shot's also up and good. 35-23 lead for the Redbirds. 59 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Cougars continue with the pressure. Very good defense by Dalton Hutton, keeping the intensity.
Might.
Redbirds have to call a timeout as we were getting close to the 10-second violation in the backcourt. 49 seconds to go here in the third. 35-23 lead for the Cougars. Cougars are on an 8-0 run in the last couple minutes. So we will see what transpires in the next 49 seconds following the timeout. We'll be back shortly.
.49 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 35-23. You say West Central's on an 8-0 run. They've really picked up the intensity since coming back in as a group.
Yeah, they have, and they've drew some crucial fouls on the Redbirds. Flowers Pickett has 3 fouls now. Bradford, I believe, has 3 as well. So we'll see what happens here next 49 seconds. See if the Cougars can't find a way to get a stop in another basket to close the third.
St. John's with the ball in the wing. Back up to the top of the key to Howard. He might have got away with the travel. Looked like he switched pivot feet, but a nice backdoor screen. Pass to Howard. He misses the shot. Here comes Brown. Brown's going to look ahead. He does a nice job of getting pressure and kicking it back out. Over to Ford. Ford's going to find Meyer in the corner. Meyer's going to fire a long one. It's going to be a little long. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by St. John's. I thought. It looks like it's going to go. They say it's knocked out by West Central. 18 seconds left to go. 12-point lead by the Redbirds. Long pass. Hutton falls down. Flowers goes for the easy 2. 11 seconds left to go. Hutton with the ball. He's going to bring it up. He's going to try to split. He throws to Howard. Over to Ford. Ford takes a long shot. It's going to be short, and that's probably going to end the half or the third quarter. End of the third quarter, 37-23. St. John's ahead of West Central. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
We're here back in Winchester, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. The Redbirds are leading 37-23. If you're the Cougars here, watch your game plan to start the fourth.
You know, if I'm coach of the Cougars, I think right now I just look at breaking this fourth quarter down into maybe a couple halves. You know, play a couple minutes, try to get it into single digits, call a timeout, regroup, and break this quarter up a little bit. Meyer with the ball. He's going to trigger in and pass across to Brown. It's knocked away. Regained by Hutton. Hutton's going to go baseline. He's going to go up. It's a late foul. Looks like the foul is going to be on Flowers, his fourth. So that's a decision time for Coach. What do you do here? You know, you have a lot of the fourth quarter left, and he's playing with 4. Is he going to sub him?
It looks like it. I believe you're going to see number 32, Carson Flowers, come in for him. And that we do. That's Flowers' 4th foul. He's going to take a rest real quick. We'll see how long he stays on the bench before Coach puts him back in. Has 16 points for the Redbirds, so he's a very crucial part of what they've done here tonight. Hutton misses both free throws, 5:40 to go.
Ball was tipped by Hutton, but it's picked up by Bradford. Charlie Stump with the ball at the top of the key, hands off to Howard. Howard working with pressure from Hutton.
Get the 5 second. Ooh.
Almost had it. Almost had it.
Just kind of gave up on it.
Yep. Ball out on the wing. Carson Bradford is going to throw the ball to himself, it looked like, but it must have been tipped. Howard with the ball, swings it over to Stump. Stump has the ball, kicks it out. Going to be a foul on probably Brown.
I believe so. That's going to be Brown's second, team third. We're 57 seconds into this fourth quarter with no points up. Hutton with a deflection.
Here comes St. John's. They're going to attack with numbers. It's going to be a layup, and it's going to be good.
No one for the Cougars, one to step in front. Bradford goes to the hoop. That's his 16th point as well for the game. So between Bradford and Flowers, they have 32 of the 39 Redbird points.
Meyer throws the ball into Brown, and it was poked away, and it looks like there's going to be a foul on Carson Flowers.
That's his first personal, but that is the Redbirds' 8th team foul. So that's going to send Carson Brown to the line for a 1-on-1. These are the situations right here that the Cougars have to be able to knock down some free throws to chip away at this lead with the clock stopped.
He misses the free throw, but looks like Riker Ford had inside position, and it's going to be Charlie. Is it Charlie Stump?
No, they're going to get number 1, Carson Bradford with the foul. So that's his third, team 9th. Riker Ford will now go to the line for a 1-on-1.
And you're right, Coach. We got to start hitting free throws. Hutton's missed 2, Ford's missed 1, and right there. I'm sorry, Brown missed 1, and now Ford steps up and hits that shot.
So Riker Ford knocks down the first free throw. Second one's up and also good.
Nice job by Riker.
39-25 lead for the Redbirds. 4:35 to go. This is a situation I know the Cougars are getting tired, but I think you got to keep that full court pressure. Try to create some sort of opportunity for fast break.
Howard goes baseline. He takes a shot. He is fouled. They're going to count the basket. Foul's going to be on Brown, I believe.
It's going to be on Brown. That's going to be his third. That's one of those situations right there. We've kind of talked on the breaks about someone from the Cougars stepping up and taking a charge, and that would have been a great opportunity for Brown. He had position, but instead of taking the charge, he kind of rolled his body and soaked up the contact instead of taking the contact. So one of those situations, step up, take the charge, and maybe that creates some more energy within the team. So we have another foul on the Redbirds. It's going to be on number 31.
And I know the Redbirds enjoy a nice 16-point lead, but they keep helping West Central out, stopping the clock and putting us on the line.
Yeah, the Cougars are now in the double bonus, so every foul from here on out by the Redbirds, the Cougars will be shooting 2. So it's a great opportunity for the Cougars to chip away at this lead with the clock not running. You know they're in foul trouble. Keep attacking.
That's right. And Brown hits his first free throw. Ready for his second attempt with 4:07 left to go. 41-26. The Redbirds ahead of the Cougars.
Second shot's also up and good. Cougars inbound it quickly, not allowing the Cougars, or Redbirds inbound it quickly, not allowing the Cougar press to set up. We have a turnover on the Redbirds. Carson Brown comes away with the loose ball, pass ahead to Hutton. Hutton dribbles up quickly, tries to get the ball down to Ford, throws it away.
We have Eli Flowers back in the game for the Redbirds. He's playing with 4 fouls. Bradford with the ball. He's going to bring the ball up quickly, but here it is. Ford's got his hands on the ball, and it's going to be Ford picking it up. He's going to throw ahead to Howard. Howard's going to throw to Meyer, and Meyer's going to be fouled.
Meyer will head to the line for 2, and I believe they're going to get Bradford on the reach in. That's going to be his 4th personal. So right now the Redbirds are in foul trouble. They got Flowers with 4, Bradford with 4.
And you look at this.
They have Adcock with 3.
You look at the scoreboard, and then those two you're talking about with 4 are 85% of the scoring right now.
Absolutely. Meyer knocks down his first one, cutting the lead to 13. Once again, Cougars chipping away at this lead with the clock stopped. So second shot's up, also good. 41-29 lead, 3:39 to go for the Redbirds.
Ball gets thrown into
Someone's got to stop the ball.
Charlie Stump. He throws coast to coast, gets his pass, deflected pass.
I believe it's going to stay here with the Redbirds, knocked out by the Cougars. Very good job by Carson Brown, stopping the ball, getting his hands up, and deflecting the pass.
Ball gets forced into Flowers. You know, that's kind of what they've been doing, bread and butter all game. He picks away, he just seals the opposite post and has gotten it a lot of the time. And they were looking to do that again. Flowers pops out to the corner this time. And a misdirection play. Nice job by the Redbirds. Charlie Stump.
Yeah, very good job. Stump came from ball side on a back screen and caught the Cougars sleeping.
3:15 left to go, 43-29. St. John's ahead of the West Central Cougars. Howard gets the ball ahead, pulls it back out to half court and is trying to set something up, but at some point there's either going to be a foul or 5 seconds, and it looked like the foul came first.
Foul's going to be on Zach Howard. That's his first personal, team 5th. Luke Coons entering the game for Meyer here with 3 minutes to go. Redbirds are leading 43-29. Ball into Charlie Stump at the top of the key, guarded by Riker Ford. Hey, the Cougars finally got it. They've been pressuring the ball up top several possessions in a row, and they finally got the 5-second call.
You know, when you look at a situation like that, that's not on Charlie. Somebody's got to come up, flash to the ball, give him somebody to pass to. So, again, a lot of people look at the point guard there as, why didn't he pass the ball? Well, there wasn't an option. Hutton with the ball. He spins into traffic, shoots a shot. No good. Brown has the rebound. Shot short, and there's going to be a foul on the rebound. Charlie Stump with the rebound. It's going to be Howard with the foul, his second. Cougars are going to bring the pressure. They're in full court man. Here it comes into Flowers. Flowers has the ball. Hutton reaching for it. He picks his dribble up. Now it's going to come ahead to Charlie Stump. Stump comes to the middle of the floor, and he's going to wisely bring it back out. Guarded closely by Ford. 2:29 left to go, 43-29, and they call Riker Ford with the foul.
That's going to be his third, team 8th. So Stump will head to the line for the 101 bonus. Carson Bradford will re-enter the game for the Redbirds.
16 points for Bradford, so he's had a nice game, not only offensively, but just being a pest.
First shot up by Stump is good.
He has been all over the place. A very impressive player.
Very solid 7th grade game, coming in and playing very good minutes in the 8th grade game as well. Knocks down both free throws. 45-29 lead, 2:25 to go here in the game. Hutton has the ball up top, dribble and pass to the top of the key to Ford. Ford back to Hutton. Hutton inside to Brown. Brown shot up and good. Very good pass by Hutton. Brown uses the backboard, knocks it in.
Steal by Hutton. Hutton goes ahead. That's a turnover number 12 for the Redbirds. And just like that, they answer. Pass ahead to Eli Flowers for 2. Hutton with the ball at the top of the key. 1:46 left to go. It's a 14-point lead for the Redbirds. And there's going to have to be a sense of urgency here out of West Central. Pass into Brown. Brown pivots, does a nice job, has a nice little footwork in there, just misses the shot. Here come the Redbirds. Pass ahead, there's going to be a foul. Brown got him.
That's going to be his 4th personal foul, team 9. So the Redbirds are still in the 1-on-1. And we're going to have a line change here for the Cougars.
5 in, 5 out.
Entering the game for the Cougars, we got Melanson, Smith, Gregory, Drake, and Coltis. First shot up, no good. Trey Drake with the defensive rebound, dribbling it ahead. Passed out to Charlie Smith. Charlie Smith with the basketball.
Smith dribbling around. Nobody's kind of moving. He kind of left out there in no man's land. They're going to have to move. Is that Melanson in the corner?
I believe it is. It's going to be tied up here. Possession arrow favors the Redbirds. So the minute 2 to go. Redbird basketball 42-33 lead. And we're going to have some subs here for St. John's.
Albrook triggers the ball into Rhodes. Rhodes will bring it across the timeline with 56 seconds left to go. 14-point lead for the Redbirds. Looking to just dribble this one out, possibly. Albrecht with the ball. He passes over to the wing, goes into the corner to Rhodes. Rhodes going to take a little runner here. He's going to leave it short. Drake with the rebound. Nice rebound by Drake. And he's going to be fouled by Rhodes.
Trey Drake will head to the line for 2 shots. 39.5 seconds to go. Drake headed to the line for 2. 47-33 lead for the Redbirds. First shot up, no good. Bouncing around the rim several times there, just couldn't get the fall. Drake will have one more shot here. Second shot up and good. Trey Drake knocks down 1 of 2.
Rhodes will bring it across the timeline with 35 seconds left to go. Entered in the high post or on the elbow to Flowers. Flowers does a nice job pivoting. Throws a shot up, possibly blocked there. It's going to be a turnover.
Grant Coltis with a steal.
Turnover by Drake. Flowers to the other end. He's going to miss the layup. On the rebound, it's going to be Grant Coltis with the foul. It'll be a 2-shot foul at the line for St. John's, number 12, Avery Bangart. His first shot is no good. I apologize. It was 1 in bonus.
Cougars did a very good job stepping in, boxing out. Got the rebound.
6 seconds left to go. Coltis with the ball. He's going to take a shot. He just misses it. And that's going to end the game. Our final score here in Winchester, 47-34. We'll be back with some post-game stats in just a few. Welcome back to Winchester. As we saw the West Central Cougar 8th grade squad fall to 4-4 tonight with a loss to the St. John's Redbirds, 47-34. Leading scorers for the St. John's Redbirds was Eli Flowers with 20 points and Carson Gradford with 16 points. Coach, West Central?
Yeah, West Central on the night, they were led by Carson Brown, 12 points. He also had 6 rebounds. And Dalton Hutton with 11 points and 6 rebounds as well. Those were our 2 main scorers. Caden Meyer pitched in for 5 points. Riker Ford with 4 points. Zach Howard and Trey Drake pitched in for 1 apiece as well, knocking down a free throw. The Cougars ended the night with 20 turnovers, 7 for 17 from 2-point range at a 41% clip, and struggled from behind the arc tonight, only shooting 2 of 15 at a 13% clip. I think the story of the game here is effort, energy, which kind of resulted in a few fast break points for the Redbirds, which kind of put it out of reach there in the middle of the third quarter. But the other aspects of 20 turnovers. Yes, the Redbirds pressured us tonight, but a lot of those turnovers were self-inflicted turnovers. Nothing that the Redbirds really did to create the massive amount of turnovers we had, but something to build on. There were a lot of positives. When we wanted to, the defense was there. How many turnovers did St. John's end up with?
St. John's had 12.
And I think that was a majority of those were at the end of the third quarter and the beginning of the fourth when the Cougars really stepped up the intensity. So, like we said, a 47-34 victory for the Redbirds. Anything else?
Nope. Give credit where credit's due. The Redbirds came out in the first quarter. Like I said, really kind of stuck it to us there, and then we had to play catch-up the rest of the game, thinking maybe coming out in the third quarter, a little more energy out of West Central would have helped us out. And, again, St. John's came out in the third quarter and really put it on us. So, again, basketball is a game of runs, and sometimes you got to be able to limit those mistakes and limit those runs, and we weren't able to do that tonight. So,
yeah, absolutely, and hats off to Eli Flowers and Carson Gradford. Big nights for those guys for the Redbirds, and like they said, any night anything can happen. Like they say, any given night something can happen, and tonight it was the Redbirds' night, especially with performances by those 2 young athletes.
Yep, so go back to the drawing board, watch this film. Sometimes that's not fun to do, but watch, get better, because good teams will make you better, as we've talked about throughout the season one way or another. So it wasn't our night tonight, and we'll be back at it again.
Absolutely. At the end of the night, it is Redbirds 47, West Central 34 here in the 8th grade game. We will be back live Saturday for West Central High School girls action. The Cougars will be taking on Quincy Notre Dame JV tip-off 2 p.m. So we will see you back Saturday. Have a great evening.